so many souls are passing over right now. On one hand, we have an ongoing assault where so many people are dying, and also several friends and clients have recently lost beloved family members or friends, and a lot of energy has been moving in this transition between life and the other side. And I was wondering, why is this all coming up all at once? Um, and I was going into this sort of transmission state, connecting with these souls and multidimensional energies, and what came through was this Egyptian god Anubis, who is the guardian of the underworld. And this mythology is containing this idea of the judgment before the souls enter the underworld or go to another realm. And Anubis is weighing the heart of the passed on soul against a feather. And if the heart is lighter than a feather, the soul passes on to these higher realms. And there's a lot of talk in the mystical traditions about this incarnation being a preparation for our consciousness to move to another realm, and how we live our lives determines where we go when we meet the beyond, or how that meeting with the beyond is experienced. It's something very deep, important, and meaningful. And these moments of life and death bring us to really understand or question, and then to understand, what is the purpose of all of this? Why are we here? And to make the heart lighter is something that we all make choices to do every day. Do we make the heart lighter, or do we make our heart heavier? When things happen in the world that weigh heavy on our heart, literally, is that just something we're supposed to be grieving and feeling? Or is that heaviness on the heart a call to action in some way? I would say that it is a call to action. And I know that I live with a light heart because I have lived my life in service. I help people to heal. I help people to break through the blockages in their minds that burden their hearts. I don't just help people do better in capitalism. I don't help people do things that profit them by exploiting others. There's different ways that we help people. That's why I say, is it just about helping people? It's helping people help the world. And when we do that, our hearts do feel lighter. They literally become lighter because we're unburdening ourselves from heavy karmas, from heavy energies that we pick up and we carry with us when we do wrong to ourselves and to others. And so in matters of life and death, it is a message for us to unburden our hearts, to live in lighter ways where we don't accumulate this heaviness. Because the reality is that Earth has always been this place of great enslavement and density. And some people get into this existential panic that the things that are happening right now are the worst things that have ever happened. Yet human nature has always been as it is, and we're simply getting more advanced technologies and more powerful and systemic ways of doing things that have been perpetrated for a very long time. I'm not saying that to make it better. I'm saying that so that you don't catastrophize that this world right now today is the worst that it has ever been. We have the most power to cause harm that we've ever caused, but our fundamental human nature has always been the same. And we have, at the same time, the power with our communication and with the psychological understanding and the spiritual understanding that we're developing to make the most positive change and the most positive impact that we ever had. And that is why we are on this path of a collective human ascension, of spiritual integration of the higher realms of knowledge, of taking advantage of the fact that more information and knowledge has ever been available and more interconnectivity has ever been available. And we are a part of a great awakening of the Earth's heart, and unburdening our own hearts is part of that process. I have so much love and compassion for those people who are losing their beloved family and friends. And when we lose people, we are gaining connections to the other side. That some people don't recognize and realize this, but all is one. All of these souls and all of these multidimensional energies are here with us, and when we develop that awareness in our heart to connect with multidimensional reality and the source, then we can experience our spirit guides in the here and now. We can experience the connection with the realm of the nature spirits here and now. And those souls who have passed on, we experience in the here and now as well. They become guides and allies to us that remind us that we're not alone, and that consciousness never ends. The body may die, but the consciousness never ends. And that awareness and remembrance is the greatest reminder to unburden our heart, because the burdens that we carry with us when we pass on go on with our consciousness. And this is what these metaphorical teachings of mythology show to us. And I think this myth of Anubis and the judgment, the weighing of the heart, comes up because it's very much connected with the region where so much is happening. Obviously, that's from Egypt, but in the Middle East, there were so many polytheistic religions that existed long before the Abrahamic religions, and those stories should be remembered too. Blessings.